I'm Urza47, and this is episode number 7 of Urza Commands the Xenonauts project. Last episode, we managed to capture a whole menagerie of live aliens, and we're going to bring it back to see if our lead scientists will actually give us a compliment or not. My money's on not, but you never know. But regardless, he's going to have a field day with all of the interrogations that he'll be able to do. So let's get our Skyhawk all the way back home. And we automatically get the autopsies. So the mantid we encountered on our last mission. Compound eyes, melee bite, small body size. Mantids are an alien species that appears insectoid in origin. Their small stature and fragile chitinous shell mean their bodies are remarkably light. None of the recovered corpses weighs more than 50 kilograms. The biology of these creatures is fascinating. They possess delicate fingers that can easily manipulate weapons and tools, yet maintain 4 articulated legs and a strange hybrid circulatory system. The shape of their jaws suggests they are of herbivorous descent, yet they can still generate sufficient force to sever a human limb in a single bite. However, possibly their most noteworthy feature is the large compound eyes situated on either side of the head. These appear to grant mantids an extremely wide field of view, allowing these creatures to monitor large swaths of the battlefield for enemy movement, and making them exceedingly difficult to sneak up on. As we discovered last mission, that is indeed the case. Mantids also possess well-developed brains and are likely to be surprisingly intelligent. A number of the control systems recovered from crashed UFOs appear to be adapted for mantid use, perhaps implying the extraterrestrials utilize them as pilots. Thankfully, mantid physiology somewhat limits their threat. Their chitin shell can easily be cracked or broken, and without bones or other internal structures to protect their organs, they are left highly vulnerable to the many hazards of the battlefield. Perhaps unsurprisingly, mantids are reportedly rather skittish under fire. "270-degree vision arc. UFO destroyer, light cannon, and light beam. The destroyer is a larger and more powerful craft than the Scout, capable of carrying a crew of up to 10 extraterrestrials. The heavy armor of this craft has significantly increased its survivability, but this appears to have come at the cost of reduced speed and agility. The design of the destroyer suggests it has been constructed to fulfill a variety of roles. The thick armor and large frontal airlock imply it is capable of deploying alien ground forces or ferrying supplies into hostile locations, and noticeably thicker armor on the underside of the vessel may also signify the extraterrestrials intend to use it in a ground attack role. Only the power system aboard the destroyer is fundamentally different to that of its predecessor. Instead of drawing power directly from small alenium cells, this vessel possesses a larger reactor unit that houses a far greater quantity of alenium, and thus can output a prodigious amount of energy. This substantially increased power generation appears to be at the heart of the destroyer's improved performance. E.g., the engines and weapon systems are no larger than those on the Scout, they merely draw more power. The result is a more capable and effective ship that also possesses more internal space to carry cargo and crew. These destroyers represent a genuine threat to our X-25 Angel interceptors, particularly if the X-25 has previously sustained damage. Be cautious when engaging these craft, Commander. Well, I mean, a pair of them was able to take it out without too much trouble, so. But yeah, clearly I think we're gonna, whatever comes after this, we're gonna have to beef up our craft weaponry in order to deal with it. So we have 3 interrogation projects: UFO hull plating and alien origins. We still need to finish Alenium power before we get into any of this, but we have 4 interrogation projects queued up that we really need to do because it will improve our training. Speaking of training, let's take a look at our roster. Mars 1 missing in action. Yeah, I mean, it was wrecked and we left the wreckage behind. Tarrant and LJ, we hardly knew ye. Funny that some of the custom named are in fact the ones that get brutally vaporized, but that's how this game goes, I guess. So as far as everyone else, we have 2 to 3 weeks worth of sick bay time we need for Smugs, Moises, Christina, and Olga. We still need to get another Mars. How are we doing in terms of engineering? 1 hour away from that laser battery upgrade. That's good. And then we're going to build a Mars combat platform. We do need that. Although, honestly, I think we probably want a couple of laser lances first, now that we have the Elenium to do it. Oh, it's unique. You don't have to build them one by one. Okay. Well, that's good. Let's move it up here before the Mars. I think we really, really need this. I don't want to have a situation where there's an alien craft that we just can't engage because we don't have the weapons to do it. Trading capacity is good. Living capacity is good. How are we doing in terms of base construction? We're not building anything. All of our numbers here look pretty good. We might want to consider building another radar array to increase our radar range. No, why not? Oh, so it doesn't stack. You just build one, and that's that. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, more radars doesn't give you more range. That is a bit silly, isn't it? Do we want to build a new base? If we wanted to build a base, we would probably want to put it in, like... Oh, Mexico. Cuba. Cuba's actually not a bad. Cuba's like... It's an island, but it has good coverage of both North America and South America. Well, I'd probably put it like in Texas or something. But it's more than we have. 750k is a lot of money. We can't afford it. Especially because we're building things like Marses and whatnot. Maybe next month we will consider buying another one. Laser battery upgrade. Now they're working on laser lance. Very good. Once our soldiers are healed back up to a larger extent, we might consider going after this other cleaner network. Alright, we finished the laser lance, and now they're building the Mars combat platform. That means we should probably replace our cannon with this. Versatile medium-range weapons that inflict a strong damage and armor destruction with each hit, but have a low rate of fire. Light missiles have a shorter range. Yeah, so you can't actually put it on there. So yeah, we want the laser lance here and there. So the Sidewinder has a range of 20 and a damage of 25. Oh, so the Skylance is good against really big UFOs with heavy armor. We haven't seen any of those yet, so we'll hold off on equipping that. But for yeah, just the cannon hardpoints are good. I don't know if that'll take time to equip those. It says ready, so I guess not. Elenium power. There are several methods one can use to draw out the vast reserves of power contained within Elenium, each varying greatly in efficiency and complexity. The easiest method of extracting energy is simply to place a pair of electrodes anywhere on the Elenium crystal, literally plugging it into a circuit as if it were a battery. The substance will then output a constant flow of electricity that is proportional to the size of the sample used. Unfortunately, this process will also cause it to radiate away significant amounts of excess energy as light and heat. This is merely wasteful and inefficient when using small quantities of Elenium, but with larger amounts it begins to become dangerous. This approach is thus best suited for use in smaller devices, such as the weapons and equipment used by your soldiers. Although energy efficiency is less than 30%, the space efficiency and low overall weight usually make up for this. By contrast, in situations where size and weight are less of a constraint, one can achieve greater safety and performance by constructing a reactor around the Elenium. This captures the excess heat and converts it into electricity, which almost doubles the effectiveness of the process. Indeed, the extraordinary energy output of these reactors may allow a quantum leap in the performance of our aircraft. I shall shortly begin preparing research proposals for our new craft capable of putting them to use. Yet most efficient of all are nitrogen-cooled alenium generators, which add delicate arrays of photovoltaic cells to bring conversion rates of energy into electricity up above 80%. Although far too bulky for general use, one suspects they will make an excellent replacement for the diesel turbines in our existing generator rooms. So we can build fancier dropships and interceptors if we study that. And we can also build alenium generators. Ooh, okay. Well, those are all very cool. But I think for right now, we need to do some interrogation. The door was closed for a reason, Commander. Yeah, I need to tell you what to do. Lieutenant Daniel Schmidt has recovered from their injuries. Let us proceed. We finished the Mars combat platform. Okay, do we want to do any further engineering? A laser machine gun seems pretty good. Because we don't have any of those currently. And we need some more laser rifles as well. Actually, let me double check. The base stores, what do we have? Two laser shotguns. Oh, it doesn't actually say. Because it doesn't, I guess it doesn't count what we have equipped. Alright, let's add another laser rifle. Yeah, eventually we're going to want to build... Oh, yeah, the base upgrades. How much... That's a lot more alenium than we can afford. Improves all our existing generator structures. Yeah, okay. Well, we're not really in a power pinch right now. Okay, we finished the laser machine gun and now the laser rifle. So $600 an hour. I guess that's okay. Oh, we can get a laser cannon for our vehicle. Powerful, high-caliber projectiles capable of inflicting heavy damage upon single targets. Now, I still like the high-explosive Mars weapons, though. No placeholder art. Interrogation cleaner. Research text coming in milestone 2. Okay, well, that's early access for you. It'll bump our training, though. Alright, let's interrogate a civilian next. So, the funding report. Yeah, panic is a little bit higher than it was last month. Actually, no. So we have... Our funding from North America and Asia Pacific took a dip, but it's more than made up for with increases in the other regions. The real difference is that our expenses went up by nearly $250,000. So our total income is down to $2.7 million, which is still a lot of money. Okay, where are our additional upkeep coming from? All the additional scientists and engineers, no doubt, because we hired a bunch of people. Okay, we have a ton of money now. Let's go ahead and build another base. Let's zoom in a little bit. We want to try to get, whoops, at least as many of the cities as possible. So here in South Texas, we can cover all of these cities in North America, as well as Bogota. So place the access lift. We're going to want at least a couple of Yeah, we'll put it here. That's fine. So it'll take 12 days. The base viewer is used to select the base currently being viewed, so we can, yeah, switch that around, that's all. This is all very standard XCOM stuff. So once that finishes, we'll want to start building out some hangars and whatnot. Interrogation civilian. Research text coming. Bad eyesight, scaled skin, extra armor, claws, 20 points of regeneration. Okay. Ooh, tissue regeneration. That sounds pretty cool. Analysis of alien surgical devices regenerative stem cell samples may allow us to improve our own medical equipment and facilities. Ooh, that is very cool. But that will take a while. Let's hurry up and get through the rest of these interrogations. Tactical mission Terror Site. The aliens are attacking a major population center. Panic in this region will rise significantly if we are unable to stop them. The aliens have placed a number of powerful explosive devices in the local area. If not defused, we believe the resulting explosion will kill tens of thousands of civilians. We must clear the area of extraterrestrial forces so the bombs can be neutralized. So we have to eliminate all hostile units, and each surviving alien bomb will grant 5 elenium. Okay, so who are we bringing? It looks like everyone is in good health, which is good. Or at least acceptable health. These people are still recovering, that's fine. Artur Markov, you can join the team as well. Okay, so we have a bunch of... We're going to need some assaults here as well. You can use this. And I don't know if we actually need a stun gun, to be honest. But I guess it couldn't hurt. You have a smoke grenade. Well, equipment. Bring a flashbang because those are always useful. Yeah, sure. Yeah, let's look back over here because we have all of our assaults are in. Wait, Carl Lindgren. We need to bring you. Sorry, so who are we taking off? We'll take you off. And add you in. You're injured. You're injured. Yeah, I really don't want to bring injured units. Okay, so who can I... Because we need another assault, I think. We probably want 2 of those. So who else can be a good assault? We need someone with... high time units. Joey Phillips. Congratulations, you're now an assault. And you have way too much equipment. Yeah, you want a flashbang. There we go. And 1 additional laser shotgun battery. 8 shots ought to be enough, I hope. Although I could... Your strength is really not great. In fact, let's ditch the med kit, because that's really heavy. So if we do that, we can afford to give you an additional magazine and some more grenades. Actually, let's bring a demo charge instead of a second flashbang. There we go. And you are well kitted out for success. So are you. Oops, wrong way. There we go. You're pretty good. You have room for more stuff. Do we want our assaults to bring a stun rod? By the way, is that a what's the weight of this? 12. Ugh. No, not really. I think we've captured enough live aliens for the time being. Okay, so you're all good. Carla, you can hold some more. Here, have a smoke grenade. We never seem to have enough of those. Okay, and you have a cornucopia of bombs and grenades. That's good. And these are 6. Yeah. Okay, everyone has laser weapons. That's good. And you have the laser auto rifle and the rocket launcher. That's good. You have... We'll give you the up armor. And you have a stun gun just in case. That's fine. And you have room for another grenade. Have another flashbang. Actually, you know what? No, let's throw this away. We don't want that. Have another magazine. And finally, our sniper. I guess you can have a flashbang. Yeah, basically your objective is to just snipe things. You don't really need armor, and your strength is just not terribly useful because you're not going to be moving around to utilize it. You have only 1 kill? How is that possible? You've been on 6 missions and only killed 1 alien? That seems wrong somehow. Do I have like 2 snipers and the other one is actually getting... Because I know I've sniped more than 1 alien. No, I guess not. Yeah, I know snipers are kind of difficult to use, but yeesh. Oh, Marsh. Okay, so let's head over to the mission site. Actually, hold on a second. Before we do that, we need to check our alignment in here. Alright, 2 assaults. Then we have the heavy in number 4. Okay. It looks like it will be day by the time we arrive, which is good. Let's launch our interceptors over there. I don't know what this craft is, but we want to shoot it down because otherwise it'll increase panic. Oh, endgame progress. Look at this. Once this reaches 100%, the final mission will be unlocked and the player may launch their assault on the alien homeworld. Ooh. Okay, well, we're 5% of the way to that. A medium, huh? Do I go for the small or do I take the medium? I think we continue going for the small. Actually, no, we don't. Let's select new target. Yeah, go after that one. A destroyer. Auto-resolve the attack. Okay, so Angel 1 took a little bit of damage. We'll just take the bounty, I think. And you all, I don't think you can... Yeah, you don't have... Return to base. And then hopefully you can be turned around to intercept this one, but I doubt it. We got the bigger one in any event. Surviving alien bomb. So the way I read this is that there's a possibility for alien bombs to not survive. I'm not sure I like the implications of that. So we need to be careful. Okay. Oh, we got the infamous XCOM gas station level. I don't think there's anything over here, but we'll step out just to be sure. Send in the Mars to reconnoiter the immediate area. Looks okay. Oh, there's an alien. Oh, what on earth is that? 25 armor. Alright, let's just move up here. You go around this way, because you're going to want to be all up close and personal. I wish there was a good sniping position, but I don't see one in the immediate area. Because there's an alien over this way, we're definitely gonna... Oh, and a second one here. Yeah, again, it's too far away. It's gonna be hard to fire into this grocery store because all of the because it's divided into separate aisles. You actually go back around this way. 27% is not very good odds. You can just crouch here. Martin Stewart, you just take this corner position. I think there's a high likelihood of aliens hiding inside Smokey Joe's over here. Their odds of hitting are not good. This bus being in the way is going to be a problem. And we have another rifleman here, Carla. You have a lot of time units, though. Although these newspapers here are going to make life difficult for you. I can see why now that why the sniper only has 1 kill, because it's so hard to get good sight lines. Because there's like no... We landed in the park here, and there's no upper level for him to go into. I guess just over here we'll have to do, because we're not going to get good sight lines over in this area. Alright, that'll do it for this turn. Oh my god, look at that. Oh, we got some special forces inside the grocery store. Oh, good shooting by the Mars platform. Okay, so most of the aliens clearly are in and around the grocery store. I guess we probably want to take this this sniper shot, 81% hit chance, or I can take it against the robot here. Okay, so you have a shotgun. You want to move over here maybe and try this. Still not very good. Okay, so here's an interesting thing. What if I try... This isn't very good odds. Let's move here. We want to get a clear line of sight. And just blow this door open. Like so. Now the smoke might make this excuse me, might make him a little harder to hit. But now we at least have a clear line of sight. Oh, another alien over there. Actually, we have really good odds to just kill him here with this rifle. Maybe we should do that. Well, we have enough time units for a second shot. Although you can't see this one. You can also see the that one over there in the back. Okay. So, what do we want to do with the shotgun guy then? Run there and park, possibly. Yeah, this bus is just in the way. Carla, I guess you should just take pot shots at this alien robot thing. 10% times 10. Yeah, first, let's just barrage it with machine gun fire. I suspect we're not going to be able to suppress that, just because it's a robot tank thing. Let's take this sniper shot, actually. Archer, you have the same problem. It's just going to be hard. Excuse me. It's going to be hard to hit that from this range. Get this trash can away. But we're going to do it anyway. Okay, well at least we hit the trash can and vaporized it, so our odds are now much greater. We'll take our shotgun die. And we'll move it over here. Oh, what is, that is an alien bomb, it looks like. So we'll post our shotgun people at the corners. This will give us the ability to shoot these squares here. Why don't you run over here? And this is a fair shot. We'll go ahead and take it. Oh! Alright, ow. This is why you don't take cover behind cars that haven't exploded yet. At least there's no bleeding wounds. Wow, we're like several squares away from it too. That's unfortunate, but you know, it is what it is. We'll move the bars up a little bit. Turn. Oh, yikes. Really a lot more going on up in here. Oh, the Special Forces doing some work. Alright, Arthur, you need to do some healing here. And your armor's been pretty severely damaged at this point. Oh, where did this alien go? I'm not going to move him any further until I get some more intel. I think the first thing we want to do is finish off this alien here. The second thing we want to do is lay down some more machine gun fire here. Okay, well that was undesirable. Please shoot that thing. This weapon is out of ammo. Yeah, I can see that. Oh, it looks like we've knocked its armor off. That's good. Alright, let's give it some of the laser. That is a lot of damage. Okay. Hopefully we can finish it off with Artura's laser blast. Oh, it wasn't lethal damage. Alright, this ought to do it. Okay, well, with Joey Phillips kind of sitting there with his butt out, I feel like I have to sweep the I did that again. I have to sweep the inside of the grocery store. Okay, and I need you, Kinesia. Let's go over here and cover the alley. Oh yeah, this is open. So that one alien that was here probably ran into the garage. So if he comes back around, you are going to be able to shoot him. Not well, but you're going to be able to shoot him. Looks like everyone has moved at this point. Unless I want to reposition my sniper, I think we're in good shape. Oh. Okay, well that's useful intel, as well as some useful damage going in. Let's not do that. Let's send in the Mars, actually. Okay, so before we do any of this, it's 39 time units there, 39 time units here. I think I like this approach better. Ah! Oh, why did you do that? Okay, well. You just do this. I know you have a bleeding wound, but I'll send a rifleman in behind you. We'll just take a position inside the grocery store. Okay, there's that one alien there. Yeah, you know what? Let's just give it the old missile. That's about the result I expected, which is good. And do you have a line of sight? You do. There's a risk of hitting the civilian that's standing in the way, but that's just the way this is going to have to work. We did hit, but for non-lethal damage. Oh, you can't attack because you have... Alright, why does it say we have 0 odds to hit? No move bonus, laser accuracy bonus, warden armor, tactical module, intervening object, cumulative recoil, shot accuracy. Yeah, okay. It's just not going to work so well. You need to reload your weapon. I know cover behind the taxi is dubious, but it's not like XCOM where you'll just die from exploding cars. You'll just get hurt a little bit. Oh, the sniper is also out of ammo. Can you reload? Do you have time units for that? No, you don't. Okay. I guess just move up a little bit. You just move forward. Get into the fray. You're too slow to do much, unfortunately. So spend all your time in this reload. Going here is fine. They'll shoot the civilian before they shoot me, I think is how that's going to work. Yeah, I know there's some bleeding damage going on. I can't do anything about it. Taking some pot shots at us. He's shooting civilians, it looks like. Yes. I know you have some bleeds going on. You move over here and finally treat this. That didn't do it. That is unfortunate. The good news is our turret can almost certainly head over here and finish him off. I hope. You do have enough time units to crouch. Just go in and finish the job. There you go. Now, there's a high likelihood of aliens coming through this door here. And I don't have enough time units for reaction fire, so I should just duck around this wall here. our turret has a pretty good angle there. Alright, Captain Hanzo. You don't actually have line of sight down there. Alright, Martin, you have the best shot here. Why don't you finish him off? You can sit there and continue the action fire. I think that's a good plan. Sending Mars. Doesn't see anything, but I know there's an alien in here somewhere. Actually, you should duck back behind cover. In case they come around this corner here. Do we want to move the sniper up? Do we want to move you up? Probably. Yeah, I think for you, same deal. Head to the corner. We'll move you up a little bit. Actually, you don't have... Okay, you have no ammo. Which is a thing I need to address next turn. And Joey Phillips. You can just move over here and cover the door. Same thing, Archer. Cover the door. That sounds like another tank. And they're taking pot shots at the Mars. Which is good. Better that than my units. My human units, I should say. Okay, let's move the Mars over. It'll probably eat some reaction fire, but that's good. That's the desired outcome, actually. Now, you have a good line of sight. Unfortunately, you don't have ammo, so you need to reload. Now you don't have time units to make an attack. Oh well. Let's bust through the door. Hello. Have some shotgun. And you're out of time units mostly, so you can just duck out of the way. And we'll have the second shotgun guy following your footsteps. I'm a little concerned that I don't have vision around this. Okay, definitely nothing there. I guess we'll take this shot. Oh! Hello, tank. We don't really have a good way to prosecute that. we'll move over here in case somebody comes through the door. You should probably reload, actually. 'Cause one shot might not cut it. Channing Roberts. Yeah, doing some first aid, also some reloading. Oh, why did I give you a precision laser battery? I'm a dumbass. Okay. They look the same, don't they? Precision laser battery, laser rifle battery. Okay. Oh, I need to remember to fix that later. Martin Stewart. You can probably suppress this, although it's 10% times 7 only because of the limited amount of ammo that we have. Oh, you just won't let us do it. Okay. Okay, we did achieve the suppression at least. Let's reload. Insufficient time units. That is not great. Okay, Carla. Let's see, is there a way for you to move? Yeah, there is. I'd like to move you in here, but there isn't really a good cover position. I guess this. But is that really appreciably better than just staying where you are? I think you should just do this, honestly. Maybe step over and take a pot shot at him. Oh, now it's much easier because the barrier isn't in the way. Good, now duck back behind there. We'll employ the old shoot and scoot tactic. Okay, you still have a boatload of time units. Check this corner here. Nothing there. Why don't you just go back in here? Going in here is dangerous. I really don't want you to be the only person out there. Okay, so I think the plan next turn is to just storm everyone through this door here. Flush this guy out. These guys probably will do that. Kill this. These guys will come in here and begin taking care of this giant tank thing. Oh, there's two guys in there. Okay. They're busying themselves with shooting our Mars. Oh, another alien over here. Okay, we're probably going to want to back our Mars up because it's taking a lot of damage. Yeah, only 22 hit points remain. Okay. Actually, let's... If we can blow this corner up... How are you doing? You are almost out of ammo, unfortunately. But if we blow this corner up here... That didn't quite do what I wanted it to. That took out the other corner. Alright, Captain Hansa, you have a decent shot here. Perhaps you should just take it. Oh, you actually have a better shot here. Do that one. Alright. Excellent shooting. Now the Mars... Can you soften up this alien? You just whiffed completely. Okay. Alright, you're going to move into the breach. You should probably throw a flashbang grenade. Just to make sure there isn't any kind of hanky-panky going on with them trying to take reaction shots. And then just stuck over here. We have another shotgun guy here. Here we are. Joey Phillips. Go eliminate this alien with extreme prejudice. Now we are going to want to smoke this out here. Carla, you're going to continue your little shoot and scoot routine. There you go. We'll come back to you. Finish that alien off. You can crouch. I'm concerned about the about Joey kind of being in the open like that. So we're gonna lay down some smoke. Who has some smoke? You do. $38 time units to use that. Deploy the smoke. So Joey ought to be significantly easier to, or more difficult to hit now. Carla, you just move up and crouch behind this trash can. Finally, Hansa, you probably just need to move up. Actually, if you can get onto the second level, that would be ideal. Oops. Selecting the Mars. The Mars should probably just kind of get out of dodge at this point, honestly. Well, the tank is distracted shooting at the Mars. Oh! Okay, well that's another $250,000. No, just run right through the fire. That's a great idea, Mr. Special Ops Man. I thought they would have taught you in BASIC not to do that, but here we are. I'm going to take a wild guess that this thing is not affected by suppression. As such, actually, before we do that, so hold on a second. Burst fire to suppress enemies. So laser rifle, -8 armor per hit. Yeah, it's really good at burning armor, but not so good if it already has armor. %. This I can't even do. Okay. 66%. Yeah, let's do this. That looked like a miss. Let's just run in and give it a shotgun blast. There we go. You're the other shotgun guy. You will do the same thing. Okay, so yeah, all these shotgun blasts are doing terrible, terrible damage. Hansa, I guess start running in this direction. You're never going to get there before this is sorted, but... How do I want to approach this? Honestly, I'm pretty sure you're the last one. Yeah, just run up here. There we go. Mission complete. Well, that's pretty good. We managed to eliminate all of the aliens with no casualties aside from the Mars, which is mostly cannon fodder as far as I'm concerned. And only a few relatively minor injuries. Yeah, 11 days, 7 days, 15 days. That's a little more significant. So you got the Golden Star. Oh, for 5 hostile units. Nicely done. And everyone gets the award for courage for completing a terrorist site mission. And everyone got some nice stat bumps. So we've recovered, excuse me, 8 Scion corpses, 8 magnetic weapons, 5 Elenium, 16 alloys, a Mars wreckage, which we didn't recover from the earlier mission, if you'll recall, because we had to evac and kind of left the wreckage behind. 2 cyber drone wreckages, 2 alien jetpacks, and an Elenium bomb. So these 2 are potentially interesting stuff for our scientists to take a look at. We did lose one. The Mars counts as a Xenonaut, I suppose, but we didn't lose any human Xenonauts. That's the important thing. 5 out of 11 locals survived. I guess that's pretty good. Again, they just kind of run around getting shot at. But that'll do it for this episode. I think we had a pretty successful mission there. Join me next time when we will carry these back and take a look at the bomb. I'm sure the scientists will have a fun time looking at that. And I'll see you then. So long.